So I was just standing up on this bridge.
On this bridge?
On this bridge. And I was looking down here, and I have an eye for berries. I saw these red things. It's a little bit of a slope, but I'm not gonna eat these because I don't know what these are. Do you happen to know berries at all?
Not really.
Okay. Because there's...
Oh, my guess would be salmonberry, but I honestly don't know for sure.
So you're saying I should eat it and decide afterwards?
No!
Alright. So I might have found beautiful ripe salmonberries, and I don't know. So I really want to try them. They look delicious. They look so good. And there's one right there that's really ripe.
How people have died. Or maybe not died, but gotten sick.
We've got a couple of blueberries here. This one's pretty ripe. So at the very least I get this. No, it wasn't ripe. Yeah, it really wasn't ripe.
Are you mad?
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty. But I'm in a little bit of my own house right now. So I am going to record video right now because we just had lunch and I started going fast and now I feel nauseous. So I decided I'll just use this opportunity to kind of say what's been going on. Woohoo! By the way, every single time I've been seeing Mike, I keep singing in my head, how do you solve a problem like Maria? So clearly, it is absolutely stunning right here.
You calling me stunning? Thank you.
No. Yeah, absolutely insane. So yeah, we did the 18.7 miles yesterday and happened to catch up with the Jambers. They messaged us on our inReach and we're like, we're going to set up camp at this place. We're like, okay, well, we've caught up by quite a bit. Only got 4 miles in between us. But when we got there, Mike went down to go and get some water. And I heard, Poppins? And yeah, sure enough, the two of them were standing there with their water that they had just gone to grab. So yeah, 18.7 miles. It's our longest day so far. We actually felt pretty... Huh?
It was 18.6.
18.6. I'm so sorry. We were considering actually stopping a little bit earlier, like when we were coming up to it, because I'm actually having... surprise, surprise. I'm having foot problems. And this is with my other foot. So apparently Hokas are perfect for my left foot and ultras are perfect for my right foot, because now my right foot has decided to explode in a giant blister by my heel, and I'm getting some really bad ankle pain. It's easy enough for me to push through, but it kind of sucks. So this morning we got up pretty late. Last night we had to like cram ourselves in with this German couple because there were just no spaces, and we were really concerned that was going to be the case. I was pretty convinced that we weren't going to find any space because we'd had a lot of through hikers, these guys, tall, long legs, even us going at our fastest, like there was no way we could keep up. So we just kept seeing them flying past us, and we're like, oh my God.
Each one beardier than the last.
Each one beardier than the last. We were like, oh shit, they're going to be going to that site. And sure enough, everyone went to that site. I mean, it made sense. It was right down the bottom of this climb that we just did. So, you know, it made sense to camp there for the night and start the climb in the morning. It just sucked for us having come in at like 6 o'clock or whatever, 5 or 6, when everyone had already gotten there. But there was a lovely man who had passed us. He was one of the men who passed us. He came up to us and he's like, all right, my dears, this is the situation. There's no spots. There might be like a spot for one person tent in between some other tents, and then this other tent spot that was next to this German couple. So we ended up choosing that. It worked fine enough. Mike couldn't get his vestibule out, so he had to like kind of rig this funny with his like trekking pole. He kind of like rigged it so that it would stay out. It was pretty windy, so that kind of kept us awake just because we couldn't properly stake out the rain fly. So we just kind of woke up to it flapping quite a bit. So today we had quite a bit of a late start. I had set my alarm for like 5:30 and woke up. I was tired. In the middle of the night, I had rolled into the middle of both of our mats. And so that kind of interrupted my sleep. Mike didn't have a very good sleep, half because of that, also because I apparently snored a little bit. We ended up packing up by 9 and getting out, but then I had to go poop. So we stopped again, like moments later, to go poop. And then 2 miles later, we stopped next to this kind of stream type thing. Because I had that blister, I decided that I was going to pop it. It was causing me excruciating pain. It's really sensitive around where it is. I was just like, you know what, screw it. I'll pop it, just relieve that pressure, and immediate relief. Climbed 8 miles up this mountain pass kind of thing, and I didn't feel it anymore. So I'm so glad that I did that. I'm pretty it's pretty tender now that I'm going down, but going up completely solved my problem. We met a couple, Pebbles and Bam Bam, who were really sweet, and yeah, we chatted with them for a bit, and then, you know, long legs, they suited off in front of us, and yeah, it's actually been a pretty good day. Once the like excruciating pain was kind of sorted out. All right, well, I think that's given me enough time to kind of digest a little bit. I'm still feeling a little bit nauseous, but you know, whatever, just cross off another thing for me to be sick of off the list. Today we're doing like 14.7 miles or something along those lines, and we have like maybe 3 miles left, 3.5 miles left. So I'm excited to get into camp, take off my shoes, get on my sandals. I'm hoping that we're next to a water source so I can maybe have like a little, well, at the very least, wash my pants, because they kind of smell like pee. because I stopped wiping myself whenever I pee. TMI, but that's just what's happened. I'm just trying to shake it off method, and it's not that easy to actually fully shake it off. So, yep, that's that.
It's a sad morning. It's the first morning in a long time that we've woken up. Like we've woken up to rain. It's a dirty and gross. It's almost 6 o'clock. And I'm sure you can hear that the rain is like a river. So in the middle of the night, it wasn't as obvious what was going on. Oh man, my shoes are like right on the edge of my of the tent. We were just talking about yesterday how Mike's toes are kind of fucked, but they'll be fine if they stay dry. But we're gonna be at Snoqualmie tomorrow, so at the very least is that I'm gonna check the weather right now. You doing it? Okay.
Oh, good. It says it's 0% chance of rain.
Well, where are you checking? For our location or further out?
My location.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna check in a different location. But maybe that means that it's gonna stop. Maybe.
It's 6 a.m. 0% chance.
Well, it's not 6 a.m. yet, so it might stop.
Yeah, but it's Washington.
I'm gonna set Michael here. I'm gonna poop. You're gonna poop. I'm gonna pee. I was done with this. I was done with the... The one thing that would make this worse is if the mosquitoes are still out. So at least if with the rain there's no mosquitoes, then there's a win there. Washington, man. Washington.
Get around there.
These are amazing views with the trees. Don't complain.
Don't you tell me not to complain.
What? About views? Don't complain about
I'm
views.
just meaning like to take a photo.
Up. Ouch. Climbed 8 miles.
Pretty views. Yummy pond water. Yum, 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 yum. Tired of rain. Pretty views. Wow.